What's up, guys? Welcome back. I'm doing these back to back, mother trucker. I am ready. I'm playing 7 Days to Die. Ooh, there is some scary people at my door. Knock knock. Do you want candy? I have candy for you. There's some candy. Alright, so essentially what I think this outside wall actually did was kept the zombies out how I wanted them to, and only the monkey fuckers got in. Sure why that hornet was not dying. Holy crap. I'll take your honey though. Let's just go around the outside wall and just repair what was damaged. And this should actually last us a while. We shouldn't really have too many problems. From what I see, we really shouldn't have any problems whatsoever with zombies except for the climbing ones. So that's cool. That's cool. Just gonna put a ladder back here just so I can get out. And kill the surrounding zombies so they don't stack up. See, I'm not sure why the pistol's not one-shot killing. So, I'm going to announce it again. I'm literally going to say this on every single episode of 7 Days to Die all the way up until people finally figure out what I'm talking about. Oh, my pistol broke. Crossbow. Because that's what I got on me right now. And I missed. It's not even a one-shot kill. That is dumb. Oh, I think you have to ADS actually at the glitch. Trying to kill the big mother truckers. There we go. And one more. Let's go grab a gun or something. Or do I have my sledgehammer? Oh, lag. Do have my sledgehammer, so we're just gonna do this. That way we don't have to waste ammo. Oh, there's actually knockback on the sledgehammer now. That's funny. So I'm getting some Chinese food. I kind of don't want it, but I do want it because I haven't eaten today. Wow. You guys just get wrecked by the sledgehammer. Need to drink some water. I'm going to go fix my my rooftop garden a little bit. I'm going to put glass around it somewhat. Not all the way around it quite yet. But yeah, we're gonna fix a rooftop garden. I want to adventure, but we already kind of ran out of time to have a full. That was weird. To have a full adventure, unfortunately. So let's put this at the front. That way we just break it later. There we go. And we're just gonna go with a half slabber. And we're gonna go grab our 250 stack of glass that we have built up here somewhere. I think it might be in this chest over here. 164. My bad. A little bit less than I thought. So we're going to put a little wall around it at first, and eventually we're going to make it into a roof because you can actually rotate it into a roof, which is really cool. Wow. The corn is really already grown, isn't it? I don't think the the blueberries are grown too. So we can actually make blueberry pie. Did it just drop a tin can? Oh, come on. That's what I was afraid of. That's kind of what I wanted, a pathway in the middle, but I don't really... somebody did suggest metal trussing to go all the way across as like a walkway. The thing is, that'll probably break if I walk on it. That's the only problem. Why do I have a dog problem down there? Thought I killed everybody. Alright, so... and plenty of blueberries, a little bit of corn, some iron, we'll take that. Stack that up. And we are going to have to go kill those guys down there, or they're going to destroy our wall. Rotate this. For now, we'll just do 2 layers, or 2 stacks on each side. Next episode, I promise an adventure. Don't worry, we're going to adventure and go get some gasoline in one of the industrial factories. Corners are going to have to not be glass or it's not going to work. Alright. Oop. Got one of those glitchy little leaf things going on over here. You're dead. I've been having a lot of fun lately with playing video games. I'm kind of like not stressed out. So basically, last episode, I built this garden, if you didn't know. And the episode before that, I seemed a little down in the dumps. If you didn't notice, I kind of was. It's in one of those weird moods where I was just like, nothing was making me happy. And it was just, I think it was more stress, because I hadn't done my homework yet, and I was just thinking about it. I was like, how am I getting my homework done? I actually didn't end up getting my homework done. I had something what they call a... Oops, we're going to have to go through the rotation again. They call it a notebook quiz. I don't know if you guys probably can put two and two together. Basically, this teacher does not collect our homework. She basically has us do our homework on our own, and then she does a notebook check in which she asks us certain questions about, just random questions about what the homework was on, and if you did it, you'd get 100 on the quiz, and if you didn't do it, you wouldn't get 100. And of course, I didn't do some of the homework, and most of the answers were on that part, which kind of sucks. But I got, the thing is, we actually ran out of class time, which was like perfect, which was clutch. And I ended up asking one of my friends. I was like, hey, can I get the homework so I can just copy down some of the answers, or just, I basically, I don't really believe in cheating 100%, like grabbing someone's paper and just full-on copying their answers. Basically, I just wanted his worksheet because he kind of like checked his answers very well and made sure they were perfect. And I basically wanted to compare answers. I know it sounds like one of those classic excuses. Oh, I'm not cheating, I'm just comparing answers. But I legitimately was. Oh, fucker. Oh, fucker. Okay, we almost died there. That was an absolute fail on my part. But yeah, I legitimately wanted to compare answers to make sure that I had the answers right, because it's not just copying stuff down on the worksheet or on the quiz. It's literally, you have to have the right answers copied down as well. So I was like, hey, can I get that homework, because we didn't have enough time in class to finish the quiz. So the teacher was just saying, we can finish it up next class if you guys want. And I was like, hell yeah. And now we're finishing it up next class, and I have the homework in my binder. And now I'm just, tomorrow I don't have any homework too. I got my easy classes. We work on a weird rotating schedule. I really haven't talked about school much. That's kind of what I wanted to do this episode. We work on a day-to-day rotation. One schedule is A, B, C, and my A class is Calculus, AP Calculus AB. My B period is Honors English. My C period is, what is my C period? Sometimes I can't think of it like right off the top of my head. My C period is Advanced Math Topics, which is also Honors. My D, so it goes A, B, C, D, E, F, and then G we have every day. And each class is an hour and a half. You guys can comment below how your schedule goes, even your work schedule if you're not 17 like I am. But let's see what this looks like from afar. Huh, looks pretty sweet. Look at that castle, kind of. But yeah, then there's D, which is, what was I going to do? I wanted to do something. Let's start on the tunnel. Actually, we need to move the sleeping bag to where I need it. So D is... What is D again? D is accounting. I didn't take that class. I got put into it. Because if you like ask for classes and you don't get them, they just randomly toss you into a class. So I got tossed into accounting, which sucks. It is so boring. I have like a 98 in the class out of 100, so that's just, it's an easy class. It's just boring as hell. We're gonna combine these two pistols. And E, I have, what do I have E? History through film. That's a joke. I literally sit there and I watch movies and learn about history. I've already taken AP history, so I basically already know most about the American history already. We need our auger, we need gasoline, and we need a sleeping bag on the top floor. So yeah, and that's my schedule. Or F, I forgot, AP Statistics, which is very stressful, very hard class. I think it's actually harder than calculus, in my opinion. I actually don't find calculus too hard. So, let's go down here. And I just wanted to talk about my my schooling today, because you guys were, some of you were asking about it, not all of you. Let's back this up one. So, what I'm doing here So I'm kind of positioning where I want the tunnel to end. So right here you see this little teepee thing, right? So I'm going to tunnel it. Well, I think it's over here. Or over here. I tunnel in. And once I get to this point underground, which should look like this, I should be like right on top of it. That's when I know to dig up. So that's kind of what, it's kind of like a placeholder. Not too shabby, right? Good idea? Bad idea? I don't know. So we don't mind about ladders on the inside, just on the outside. It's not good. So yeah, let's go tunnel a little bit, and we're going to talk more about my school. I don't want to tell you guys. You guys are going to end up finding out my full name pretty damn soon, which is scary, in my opinion. I don't want any of you stalker-type people to know who I am, but it's going to get out there eventually, and pretty soon it's going to get out there just from live streaming. It's pretty damn easy to find out people's names. Of course, my first name's Jared. I'm not going to fully announce what my last name is or how to spell it or anything. I'm going to ignore that. That's my mom calling, who is not home. She's on vacation. So I need blueberries because I need to eat. And then we're going to start on the tunnel a little bit. As soon as my brother gets home, even if it's not enough time to say goodbye or anything, I'm going to have to get off because he's getting dinner. And since my parents are away, really, I have to wait until food gets here or somebody cooks, or obviously I cook for myself. I'm actually a pretty damn good cook. It's one thing I actually like to do. I really enjoy cooking. I've always thought about doing like a cooking video on my channel. I always just like, I mean, I'm cooking stir fry with all these like random assorted items. Like I just go into the fridge and then just like pull out random shit and make like a really good stir fry out of it. And I always wanted to make a video just how to like make a stir fry in like 5 minutes out of random goods in your I never I believe that you shouldn't have to ever eat something that's like processed. I'm one of those kind of people. I don't like eat organic or anything. I just don't think that there's any reason why somebody should order takeout or should eat a giant bag of chips. There's always, even if you don't have time, it literally 10 minutes of your time. That's how long it takes for you to drive to a drive-through. Like, so I'm gonna use some of my energy before I use my auger. So yeah, I'm kind of one of those people that just believes that you should be able to cook at any time. And there's also no reason for you to not lose weight, that kind of thing. I'm not skinny myself, but I'm not like obese either. I'm also very tall. I don't think I think I might have discussed this in a very old video, but I am 6'5". I think 205 pounds right now, which is not bad. I mean, that's good for my height. But I would like to gain some muscle, start going to the gym, but my school schedule and my YouTube schedule doesn't really allow it very openly. Again, no excuses though. So let's go ahead and just pull out the auger, turn down my audio on my headset a little bit. Here we go. And we're just going to dig straight like this. I want to get this done so we don't have to keep doing this stupid little ladder, stupid crap every time to get into our base. Alright, let's get our torches ready. What else can I talk about school? Whoops, didn't mean to do that. What else about school can I talk about? How is your school year going? If you are my age, or how is your work going? How do you like work? I'm one of those people that thinks if you don't like your job, you need to just find a new one. Money is not everything. Find what you love and do it. That's where I'm going for. That's just like how I worked at a supermarket. I don't think I've talked about my previous job. I'm really feeling the talking about previous experiences kind of thing. That's why I wanted to do a Serious Sunday series, but I'll do that eventually. So, essentially, my job was at a supermarket. I was a cashier and a bagger. A courtesy clerk was my title. I would basically adhere to whatever the manager told me to do, and I would do it, but to his discretion. I was underage of 18, so I couldn't really cut, I couldn't really clean up blood or anything like that, because people do start bleeding in cash register at like our aisles and stuff occasionally, which is surprisingly stupid. Like bloody noses and stuff. So just because of HIV, AIDS, STDs, that kind of stuff, you can't really clean up blood unless you're 18. But if you're 18, fuck it, you can get STDs. So I was a cashier most of the time. I usually wouldn't do, actually I would do carts a shit ton. By carts I mean I would go outside, gather up the carts, and bring them inside so that other customers can grab them and use them. Since I am big, I could get a lot of the carts at one time, and that's why they like to send me outside a good amount of time. And so that job was just, it was a grind to me. I would get home from school at like 3 o'clock or like 2:30, and then have work at 3 o'clock, and it's like a 15-minute drive there because that's where I could find a job. It's a 15-minute drive there, so literally I would get home, get dressed, go to work, get home at 9 o'clock. You have to do homework, and it was absolutely dreadful. Now I only have a summer job now. I am a camp counselor. I think I've talked about this in old episodes. 7 Days a Day. I am a camp counselor at a YMCA, if you know what YMCA is. It's pretty big in New England, that's for sure. My dog is snoring, holy crap. Pretty big in New England, so basically I just watch kids in the summer, kind of like a summer camp, just like their parents go to work, they drop them off. It's not an overnight or anything. I was actually doing YouTube videos. Just imagine this, okay. So, you go to school, you come home, you have work from 3 to 9, 3 to 8, but you basically get home at 9. You have 2 AP classes and 4 honors classes, and you're running a YouTube channel. That was beyond stressful, and we're running out of gasoline here, so we're going to walk back and end the episode. So I was beyond stressed out, and it was a really very hard time in my life. I actually started the YouTube channel around that time. I was like, I can't do this I can't do this grind anymore. I don't like the grind. I can't, the grind is not real, you know? And I was just like, I can't do this anymore. And I was like, I'm going to pursue my dream now, and I'm going to go for YouTube. And we're going to see where it takes me, and this is where we are. So yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed the episode, and I'll see you guys later.